Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, The Lost Tales, and we are here with Sirius and his pack, and this is probably going to be the most dangerous episode so far, because we're on the Grow Your Pups mission and we have to keep feeding these guys. Did it actually turn on names? It did not. Okay, it turned them off. It's because what we have to do now, or let's actually take a break and quickly pee a little bit in the territory here so that we can make sure that things are going to be good when we get back, that we're not going to have any issues. But we completed the Defend Your Den mission, and oh my goodness, Portia, how? But now what we need to do is we need to actually go to the cattle ranch and get some more food. And that's going to be dangerous because we're going to have to do this a lot until we complete the mission. And, you know, the cattle ranch, of course, is where things have the potential to go very, very wrong. So let's see if we can figure out, is there another predator? I don't think there's another predator. We're just going to run on by and head for the cattle ranch. And it's probably just going to be a lot of back and forth until we get there, and hoping things don't go wrong, because there is always that potential. Oh, hey, Coyote, let's not have you interfering here. Alright, wow, it takes 8 bites to kill a coyote. That's testament to how little strength Sirius actually has. So I suppose technically what we could do, though, is go to the ranch, eat a little bit, run, go back, and do the same thing again and do it twice. I don't know. I suppose it depends. It depends on how it goes, because we've been getting enough to feed all 4 pups each time. I don't know. I don't know what's worse, going there more or staying there longer. Probably staying there longer, right? Although jumping the fence, Portia, really? Jumping the fence is always kind of scary for me, because I feel like I'm gonna get stuck. That is what happened. We got a little bit hung up on that fence, and things just went south. Alright, do we have a calf in a good position here? I don't think it is. We've been getting lucky, but I don't think we got lucky this time. I think it's on the far side. I'm leaving and coming back. Some of you guys asked if we could visit the ranch today. The answer is no, we can't. Oh yeah, it's on the far side. I'm leaving. We're gonna play our cards very carefully here. So we'll go back, and we should just be able to return to the ranch pretty quickly here. The good thing is we're on pretty easy, so we should just be able to go back. There we go. We're definitely going to play our cards carefully. There's no restrictions on how many times we can go to the ranch, or if we can do this back and forth thing, so we certainly can. Okay, where's the calf? It's all the way on the other side again, isn't it? Probably. I don't see it, at least. It's not close. Yeah, if I don't see... Oh, yeah, it's all the way over there. Alright, we might do this a little bit because, you know what? There's no shame in making sure we do this carefully. And I guess probably Sirius is kind of just going from ranch to ranch at this point. But no, you can't visit the ranch during the daytime. You can only do it at night. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we've got a calf right here. What I'm going to do is hop the fence over here. Position myself on this side, make sure we go into run, and then we're going to take out the calf, eat as much as we can, as quickly as we can. Some of you guys said when the dogs start barking, you can back off, and that will give you, some extra time. Okay, there we go. But I really don't want to take that risk. Okay, go. Alright, we got the food. Now back to feed the pups, and then we'll come back and do this again. Alright. We're probably going to have to do this at least 5 times. So this is number 1. And then, of course, we still have the journey. The journey will at least be easier because we won't have to worry about the cattle ranch. We'll be able to use the carcasses we actually hunted. I'm going to do some howls on the way back, too. And hopefully we can raise the pack affinity that way. Alright, come on. There we go. And if we just do that from time to time on the way, that'll raise the pack affinity at a safe distance. so that we don't have to worry about predators showing up in the middle of this. We just want to keep it most of the way up so that it's easy to raise for the journey. If we're this far away, it doesn't really matter how close they stay to the den, because technically the game just considers them to go back inside it, basically. Effectively, that's what happens when the predators don't come. It's like the pups are hiding inside the den. And so, effectively, that's what happens when we're this far away. But once we get to the journey part, that's when things are going to be a little bit, it's going to be a little bit more important that we have that pack affinity up. Okay, what's at our den? There's something, isn't it? I see a coyote, I'm pretty sure. I think it's a coyote, at least. I sure hope it's a coyote, because if it's not a coyote, we're going to have some problems. Okay, it's a coyote. I was going to say, that's right where the cougar spawned last episode. We don't have that guy coming back, do we? But, no, we're good. Coyotes are a nuisance, but we can deal with them. So let's go ahead and we'll feed all these guys. They're not losing food too fast, so that's really, really good. And if we just continue to feed them all evenly, and of course there's always the chance that Portia might decide to help us. I kind of don't get the sense that she will, but okay. Alright, we really need to get more food next time. Oh, I don't want to stick around and have to eat more, but we might have to. And the territory is down again. Okay, why is the territory so low? Oh my goodness, Portia's sliding across the ground peeing. Who knows? How did she do it? Who knows? But let's go ahead and we'll, oops. We'll mark some more territory just while we're here, just to make sure it stays up pretty high. We don't want any stranger wolves spawning, because that would be pretty bad. But now we go back to the ranch and we do it all again. And we hope we get a good roll with the, okay, well first of all, pack stats, everyone's on 11. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll give us a little bit more than a pound each time, but it seems like every time we feed them, they get about a pound. And so we still have to do this 4 more times if that's the case, not counting the fact that they might be just a little bit under, and we might have to feed them all just a little bit more to bump them up to the full amount. So we could have to do this at least 4, if not 5 more times. It's definitely a very dangerous challenge here. Sirius's pursuit of easy prey will either be his blessing or his bane in the end, I think. It's easy to kill a calf, but it's also far more dangerous if you happen to get caught. Alright, visit the ranch. The calf is right there. Okay, that's okay. It's back a little farther than I'd like it to be, but it's okay. Alright, let's not get too close to these guys. We don't want them causing a ruckus and down. There we go. Hurry and eat. Oh, fun. Alright, we gotta eat again. And then we gotta go. Alright, go. Alright, jump the fence. Do not get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Go. It doesn't pause when you're waiting there, and that's the part that scares me most. Is that it does not pause. So don't stand there waiting on that screen. I think we could squeeze in another bite in there somewhere, but I don't feel like taking that risk. I don't feel like giving the chance for something to go wrong, because of course, if something goes wrong, barring some strange glitch, weird things have happened before, but barring any strange glitches or anything like that, if something happens to Sirius at the cattle ranch, it's game over, and he automatically loses the challenge, not to mention his life. So we don't want that to happen. I would much rather have this go a little bit more slowly and take a little bit longer than I would have to risk something happening to him. So it's just better to be a little more careful. It'll be a lot better for us in the long run. Alright, let's howl here, and then we'll go to one of the other squares and we'll howl. It didn't give us too much there, but if we come over here, then we should be able to howl. Alright. And lots of, okay, some. Okay, that didn't do all that much. It's probably not worth coming all the way back and howling. Well, I mean, I guess if we're going to be howling anyway. You guys have said that it's better to just pick up and carry the pups to the den, but sometimes if we happen to be far away already, I'll just do it this way. So let's just go ahead and we'll feed everyone if we can. Hopefully we do not run out of food, because that's going to trip everything up. Wait a sec, what? Oh, hello there! I did not want you to be here at my den. Okay, so he's backing up. That's a good thing. As long as we can have him... Wait a sec. Okay. Hold on. I gotta circle around. Oh, bite. Oh, no. Oh, he got us. No. No. Oh, did we get him? Oh. Okay. Is everyone fed? Okay, Ara is not. So if we run out of food, which it looks like we did, Ara is going to be the one who needs more. Oh, I'm not okay. Oh, I'm not okay. I got stuck between the bear and the den. That's not a good thing. We're going to go get food, so we can feed ourselves anywhere, but we have to rely on the cattle ranch for the food for our pups. The reason being that, so obviously these guys are going to have to hunt some. That's just a fact of life for them. But Sirius is maybe a little bit either lazy or cunning. Oops, we're not supposed to get food for pups there, but if we get a little bit, as long as we stop when we see it happening. We just can't knowingly eat from there. But Sirius is either lazy or cunning, depending on how you want to see it. This could either end up being really smart or really disastrous, and it's kind of to be determined which it might end up being. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so is everybody's at 12, so that means we're pretty close. We gotta go, so 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's at least 3 more times, if not a 4th. We might stretch this episode to go a little bit longer, because I don't want to have to stretch out the actual number of episodes we have. And Sirius's challenge is not time sensitive, so stretching the episode length really won't do too much in regards for that, but I'll try not to make the episode too long. I've just been trying to keep it 4 because that's just a nice, easy number to deal with. So, let's see here. We'll head back again, and we'll visit the ranch. Alright, did we get a good calf? Where is the calf? I think it's back. Yep, it's back. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna go back and try again. I feel like Sirius is getting good at just kind of cruising through the various ranches that might be outside Yellowstone, and just seeing which one might be most beneficial for, wait a minute. Did we somehow go past it? Hold on a minute. Okay, where's the ranch? Here we go. There we go. Visit the ranch. Alright, did we get it better? Yeah, we did. Okay. So, I'm not gonna run just yet. I'm gonna be a little sneaky about this. Jump over the fence. The fence is decently easy to clear, but if you get caught at the wrong angle, then things can go very badly. Quickly kill it, start eating it. Alright, eat quickly. And then go. Go. Okay, jump. There we go. And get out. Get out. So I think we technically could squeeze in another bite. I really don't think it would be that big of an issue, but it's just not something I want to risk. Last time we had a cattle ranch challenge, we got way too cocky about it. We assumed that we were going to be fine, and we weren't. So I'm going to be much more careful this time, even if it takes us just a little bit longer. And again, you know, we got a little bit of food from the carcass. It's as long as we're not knowingly, like, filling the bar completely. I mean, even Portia could go and eat from a carcass and feed the pups, and that would be legitimate. But we're just not allowed to knowingly feed them large quantities from a carcass. I'm just not going to end the challenge if we get a little bit by accident, if we, or like we did the last time here. Alright, So let's get close enough to be... Is there a bear there? I think there might be. Alright, this should be within range. Because we definitely need to make sure... Shoot! Okay, we need to mark it pretty fast here because we are almost to the point where strangers could start to spawn. Okay, I think it was just the tree I was seeing. Alright, let's mark this quickly. It's dropping pretty fast, even for it being pretty easy here. Let's just make sure we get this marked up as much as we can so that we don't have stranger wolves showing up when we're at the ranch. That would be bad. That would be very, very, very bad. And that is not something we would like to see. Not at all. So let's head over here. And... Alright. Almost? Yes, there we go. Got it to 100. That should be good. Is there anything bad at the den? I don't see anything bad at the den, but oh, there is a coyote. Okay, I was gonna say if there's nothing bad at the den, it'll probably show up when we're feeding pups. So, and we'll probably go snag a bit of food for ourselves here because you can see our own food bar is dropping slightly. So we'll run out there, get a bit, and then run off to the ranch, and that should be good. So let's just come over here and make sure we get these guys nice and well fed. Here we go. I'm kind of just feeding them in whatever order they happen to be at, although I think that means Aura might be not quite getting as much because she always lingers towards the back there. I'm just going to give her a little extra maybe in addition to her normal food. Just a little bit to make sure she stays pretty well fed. And 13. So we're getting there. 2 more times. And we should be good. So we'll grab just a little bit to eat. We want to make sure we don't get too much pup food with this though. Okay, it's starting to go up. So basically as soon as we see that start to move, we're going to back off. But we can keep our food up from that. The goal is to just force us to look for alternative sources of food, in which case is the cattle ranch. Alright. 2 times left, pretty much, assuming we don't have to get any large quantity of extra food for them. So if we're good with that, then we should be good total, and we should be okay. We just have got to be a little bit cautious. You see, the thing is, once we start eating, we can't interrupt it, and so if we spend too long eating, we're going to be in some big trouble. Like, we can't cut it off if we decide it's getting too dangerous. It's, you know, we gotta err to the side of caution here. We want to get out of there well before there's going to be any trouble. It's already risky enough to go here. So, alright, here we go. Visit the ranch. Alright, where is the running just yet? Where's the calf's right here. Nice and close. Good news for us. Good news for us. Alright, I'm going to circle this way just a little bit. There we go. Alright, finish it off. Quickly eat. Quickly eat. Okay, eat again. And then go. Alright, go. Okay, jump. There we go. We can get to the exit here. There we go. Alright, come on. There we go. It always scares me when it takes a minute to load. Because, again, okay, don't go. Wait, feed the pups. No, I don't want to be here again. I don't want to be here again. Let me go home. Let me go home. Let me go home. I want to go home. Oh, I want to go home. Okay, feed your pups. Oh, that was scary. It put us right back where it triggered it again. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go back. Hopefully just one more time after this. And then we should be good. I don't think Sirius really knows what could happen to him there, but there's just so much strange about that place. There's just a certain sense that's kind of unnerving. Just the idea that there's something there he doesn't want to play around with those strange barking dogs and these creatures he's never seen before that make for a good source of food, but that at the same time are so unfamiliar and foreign. There's just something about that place that even though he keeps going back, he's always very much on high alert when he's there, I feel. So let's make sure we're marking some territory as we're coming in here. We want to just make sure we're not going to have any stranger wolf problems. And we can marks and territories are coming up. Oh, there's a coyote. We're gonna deal with this guy because he's either gonna go after our pups or our food, and either one is bad. So let's go ahead and eat. But yeah, the reason we're not requiring him to continue to use only the cattle ranch for food as he starts on the journey is because it would just get to be too far, and the pups would try to follow us every time, and it would just get to be a bad situation. So once he starts on the journey, he can use the carcasses he hunted for that purpose. So we'll go ahead and we'll feed these guys. And it looks like it's about to rain, actually. There we go. It's actually raining. Alright, Aura. And Lunar. Alright. And oh, it's thunderstorming. Okay. Let's back off a little bit, and then I'm going to stand and howl a little. And raise that pack affinity, because you can see they're starting to wander. I should have grabbed a couple while I was there. Alright. Yep, and we can keep going this way. And we should be able to howl again. And raise that pack affinity even more. Just keep it up nice and high. no harm in keeping it high. There we go. Pack stats. Okay, 14. So this should be the last time. Fingers crossed this will be the last time. We still have a rabbit carcass. We do have a bear carcass right over here. And so let's go ahead and just snag a bite to eat of that. Get our food up. I think that gave us a little bit of extra for the food for pups. But, you know, there wasn't really much of it. We gotta wait for it as fast as we could, and we bumped our own food up. Bumping our own food up before we go to the cattle ranch is helpful because that means that then we're not gonna have to fulfill our own food barn. Anything we get can go into the food for pups. So, let's go this way. It looks like the rain stopped. Just a brief little shower there. And then we'll continue to head this way. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be the last time at the cattle ranch. So it's going to be a little bit of a long episode. I might even like to start on the journey a bit if we can, depending on how long this takes. But we'll see. We might just save the entire journey for next episode and just have an extra long one. And let's see. Alright, visit the ranch. Good calf position, or are they getting smart and keeping their calves away? I think they're getting smart. Yep, it's all the way at the back corner. I'm not dealing with that. We're going back. We're going back. We're gonna play this smart. Okay, go to the ranch. Visit the ranch. Here we go. I'm not risking it. I know that probably seems really picky to you guys, but I'm not risking it. We're in enough danger just going here as it is. I'm not going to risk an extra danger by picking a bad position if we can help it at all. So, let's see. Oops, I don't want to be running just yet. We'll get into position first, and then we'll run. Here we go. We're going to take it down. Eat quickly. Oh, we're going to have to back up to get around this guy, or we're going to get stuck on the carcass. Any extra movements here are a danger. Okay, go. Okay, jump, and back. Jump, go. Okay, hurry, there we go. Alright, hopefully this will be our last time here, I hope. So, we should be able to get back, feed the pups, and then be ready to start on the journey mission, in which case we won't have to go back to that place, and the most difficult part of this, and what I hope will be the most difficult part of this, will be behind us. But it's all going to depend on if we can get our pups fully fed, or if there's going to be someone who's just a tiny bit behind that needs that extra bit of food that might make us have to go back. So far, I'm hoping that we won't have to deal with that, but we might. It's just something to be prepared for. Let's make our way over here. And we'll probably end up waiting to start the journey until next time. We'll just see. But once we start the journey, we're no longer bound by that restriction for where we get our food from. So that'll be a good thing, at least. That'll be one blessing that comes out of this. Alright. Oh, there's a coyote. Saw him at the last second. Oh, hi! Why is there a cougar here? You are not welcome here, cougar. You are not welcome here. He's gonna come back and mess with our pups, isn't he? Alright. He might just wander off into the carcass, but he might decide to come here and attack. Man, the rainstorms are really fast lately. Alright, let's feed everyone. They should get to their full food here. And with any amount of luck, we will not have to feed them any extra. We'll just be able to do it like this, okay? Look at our pack stats. Everybody says 15. We'll give it a second to register. Is it gonna let it register? It's not gonna register it. Okay, feed just a tiny bit to each. Okay, I'm gonna feed a tiny bit to Lunar. Lunar, wait, stop moving. Lunar's trying to play with everyone. Okay, and to Constable. No. No. Uh-oh. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Alright. We're gonna have to go back to the cattle ranch one final time, but we're gonna save it for next episode because, unfortunately, it is time to wrap up, so we might have an extra long... Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Portia! Portia, are you gonna be the hero of the hour? Portia, she's walking away again. Oh, dear. I thought she was gonna save us. Well, maybe we'll run around. Oh, because the territory is getting dangerously. Oh, this is within Stranger Wolf spawning. All right, we'll give Portia a little bit because it seems to me like she has decided to maybe make herself helpful here and give us a bit of a hand. She's a little bit less stubborn than Sirius. Maybe she'll go ahead and get some food for the pups and finish that off. All right, what's she doing? Oh, she came to help us. No, Portia. Oh, dear. That's great. Well, we'll mark the territory, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up and see if she decides that she's going to help us out, because maybe she'll finish it off for us right there, and we won't have to go back to the cattle ranch. That would be great. Do you hear me, Portia? Do you hear how much I would enjoy that? Because it would make me really happy. And that you'd be happy about that too, right? Oh, there's a coyote here. Alright, you are gonna go away. Alright, we're gonna deal with this guy. This punk does not need to be around my den. And then we're gonna head back and end off this episode because we're already over time. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're gonna head back. I'm gonna give Portia one last chance to go feed the pups if she'd like to do that. But if not, we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and end off this episode here for today because I think it's about that. What are you gonna do, Portia? Are you gonna feed the... Portia keeps faking me out here, man. She keeps leaving me hanging. Are you gonna feed someone? What are you... No, she's not gonna feed. Alright. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.